Hello saxophone players. So today we're going to start back at the foundations of our practicing skills to make sure we're winding back up to being able to play this year. We're going to dive back into our 8-beat scale. So 8 beats on, 8 beats off, going up a G major scale. For those of you that are already comfortable with that, I'll give you an extension of what's something you can do that goes even higher and focusing on intonation more than tone at this point. So starting off with just our G. Let's make sure we're in tune. I'll pull out my tuner, put it in E flat because we are an E flat instrument, and play a G. A little on the flat side, so I'm going to move my mouthpiece in. Scoot it in just a tiny bit more. And there we are. Now, we're going to set the metronome to 60, which is slower than last year. 8 beats per note, starting on a G, going all the way up to high G, crossing the barrier when you get to the octave key. At that high D is your first over key. Try to start each note cleanly. Try to start with a ta, not a pa. And articulate the beginning of every note and release at the end of the 8th beat, not the beginning of the 8th beat. Remember we talked about this last year? You'll see what I mean when I play. Going all the way up, your homework for this week is going to be submit a video of this, 8 beats on each note, 8 beats of a rest, from G to G. If you are confident, I want to see you go as high as you can. So I'm going to go G to G, stop for a second, and then continue to play up to show you what the rest of the range sounds like. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use the alternate fingering for the C with the side key. 5, 6, 7. Up to D with the octave key. 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's your homework, for it to be confident between those two, all the way from your low G to your high G. If you feel like you can stretch yourself, keep going with me. We're going to go all the way up to a high C, I believe I can muster. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, same finger rings as low A. Make sure you're not sharp. High B is the same fingerings as low B. High C is the same fingering as low C, just with the thumb key on all of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. See if I can remember a high D. I think it's the side key. We'll find out in a sec. 6, 7, 8. There it is. There's an extra fifth. So with the thumb on the octave key and that furthest sticking out key on the side, that's a high D. Then I'll need to figure out the rest of the altissimo for us to get to, especially in high school. So that is your homework. 1 octave is the assigned homework. If you want to go 1.5 octaves up to the high D, like I just did, do that. That's extension work. If you have any questions, drop me an email. You know how to get to me. This is a shorter rehearsal video, but this should give you enough material to practice for at least 15 minutes a day. Dive into older pieces if you have them lying around, but throughout the next few weeks we're going to be adding more and more exercises, some old, some new, back to our repertoire to help us practice while we are at home learning. Send me an email if you have any questions. Happy practicing.